Welcome to Assault, Learn and Play, Part 6.5, Chapters 9.6.7, Movement Actions, Part 5, Capturing Objective Hexes. So in the Part 6 series we have learned from the beginning how to make normal movement, fast movement and different other movements. Before we start now with all the unit type specific rules, I wanna shift in the topic how to capture objective hexes. We find this information in chapter 9.7, and objective hexes are only considered captured when a unit occupies them at the end of a turn. The unit may not move not have a fallback marker or delayed action marker. Even if the unit leaves it in the next turn, the hex remains under the player's control until it is recaptured by the opponent. Important to know, there is an exception: unarmored vehicles cannot occupy a target hex, but all others. I will make some showcases in the tabletop simulator. So we see now here our battlefield, and we have in the middle one neutral objective or marker, and the task is of course to capture this. And for this, the Germans are on the move. I will activate my Panzer III and I have 4 points to go there, so I need a fast action to go on this objective. Okay, then all other units are on the turn, and the turn ends because nobody wants to do any more action. So if you take a look to the game sequence, we have the action phase, this is ended, and then we go to the organization phase. Therefore we have learned that we have to organize our status and action markers and then check for victory conditions or capturing objectives. In organization phase, all yellows are flipped once, and that's it. We move, we check for victory conditions and of course for capturing objectives. So I have to capture this for a German faction, so I just flip this marker and now this hex is ours. And in the next game turn, so we shift our game to 4 and we say, okay, this tank wants to move further because it's too hot with the infantry beside. I will drive through here and twice and back. So if no opponent unit goes on this hex and stays on it till end of this turn, then this stays as a German captured objective. So turn is over, it stays, and so on. And next turn the US says, okay, there's an objective unprotected, I will recapture it and have it after the game is over. The game turn is over, so the whites are removed, the yellows are flipped, and this is then changed to an US occupied objective. So different situation now. We have it still neutral, and we have of course somehow the tank is moving on, or sorry, this infantry unit wants to occupy this. It stays neutral till the end of the turn when we check all the victory conditions and so on. And of course this tank is now moving in quick into close combat. And the resolving situation is that the allied unit got eliminated, and so the Panzer III stays on the objective till end of the turn. The marker is flipped, and of course this is flipped to German side. So first, with end of turn, after all marker organized, before I make the victory check, the objective markers are turned on the faction sides. This will not happen if this unit is somehow fallback, or this unit is marked with a suppressed marker. So hence they are not able to capture this hex.
Also, if you have an unarmored unit like a truck, trucks and other unarmored vehicles cannot capture this kind of objectives. That's important exceptions to that. Just keep in mind.